This is the national programme. Now we're going to take you over to Wimbledon.
That's it! And he's done it! Her Majesty will present the trophy to a British winner.
The emotions overcome him.
Oh, yes. That is perfect.
Irresistible, majestic, in a class of her own.
Wimbledon champion again.
Play. On. 15 love.
So Pat Cash, rather short of match play this year. This is only his 4th tournament, but very much at home in the atmosphere of this centre court.
Love.
And John McEnroe, surely one of the greatest players of all time. 3 times the champion here, now at the age of 33, still maintaining his form magnificently for short periods.
Love.
Not always the fastest of starters. He's got all 3 first serves in so far.
Game McEnroe. First game.
Well, what a popular man Pat Cash always is here. A couple of ladies there seem to fancy him.
Serve.
Pat Cash, just 1 Grand Slam title to his credit. That won here in 1987.
Love. On.
Already a little bit unhappy with some of the calling here. Very first point he thought he'd served a good first serve and it was called a fault. I think these two are going to test the qualities of our officials today. They hit close to the lines.
$30-15.
Oh, yes. Well, here's a typical serve and volley point from Cash, of the sort we've seen him play so often Getting in fast is the key. They're well inside the service line when he makes the backhand volley, and it was a fast return.
Game cash. One game all, first set.
So honours even thus far. And they'll both have been very keyed up for this encounter. A lot of build-up to it in the media and among the fans who have been crowding here for years to support these two. Cash, who's playing here, in fact, for the 9th time.
$15 love.
Well, it was the return of serve that did the damage, because that was a low volley and all he could do was to guide it to the corner. No pace on it, no penetration. And Cash sound with his timing on the pass.
$15.30.
And I think most of us believe that McEnroe these days is probably not the server that he was. The sting has just gone out of that first delivery.
$30 all.
Big question mark, really, over Cash, because with so little match play, one wonders how he's going to react on the important moments that are bound to arise in a match of this sort. Generally, when you haven't played, you tend to choke on those big points.
$40-30. Game McEnroe. McEnroe leads 2-1, first set. 15 love.
Hook.
15 all.
One of the greatest returners of the serve on grass at his peak, using his natural instincts and timing to take the ball on the rise and at times finding angles that really didn't seem to exist.
Thirty 15. Forty 15. Forty 30.
So the first double fault.
Second serve.
Ooh, lucky. Well, you can say that this was a bit lucky, but in fact he went for the right shot, keeping it low and dipping with topspin. But Cash would have been able to have attempted a volley if it hadn't slipped the net. So, it's deuce.
Advantage Cash. First serve. Game Cash. Two games off, first set.
So Cash holding successfully despite the double fault. And clever variety of serving in that game. Sliding one wide and then into the body, then out wide to the forehand, keeping his opponent guessing. No breaks, 2-all first set. So the typical McEnroe point, making his opponent lunge wide to his forehand. A surprising serve out there. The easy volley. Oh, well played. And a marvellous piece of natural reaction. My goodness, his reflexes are quick. Just as well they are. That would have been very painful if he'd missed it.
First serve. Love. Game McEnroe. McEnroe leads 3-2, first set.
Borg were the stuff of legend at the end of the 1970s. And here's somebody who is applauding loudly, naturally, Tatum O'Neill McEnroe. And in the left, there in the blue top, McEnroe's coach, Larry Stefanki, who has encouraged him to return to the form of the early 1980s. In other words, reacting instinctively and early, taking the ball on the rise, just like he used to, and start using his natural instincts.
Love.
And at his best, Pat Cash, certainly one of the finest close volleyers in the world. So two men who know their way around a grass court particularly well.
Love.
Well, here's Cash at his very best at the net. Beautifully poised to see where he has to go, lunges to his right, and the volley proves to be a winner. It forces the error from a scurrying McEnroe. Oh, yes. Well, certainly warming up now.
3 games all, first set.
3 games all, and glimpses of greatness in these points now. From 2 men who are certainly a little slower than they used to be in their prime. Still experienced enough to move to the right spots most of the time. No breaks, 3 all.
Love 15. Fifteen all. $30-15. $40-15.
Still having trouble with the variety that he's being given on serve by McEnroe.
Game McEnroe. Ball change. McEnroe leads 4-3, first set.
So Pat Cash, senior, a familiar figure at courtside. Sitting beside on his right, our left there, Adam Almagor, who he stays with when he's in London. And the Cash clan there in the back row of the players' box, all very excited by this occasion. So the first change of tennis balls, Cash to serve, no breaks, and 3-4.
Second serve.
Oh, the touch is coming. The return of serve is too good for Cash to do more than punch deep, and it's not quite deep enough. It gives McEnroe just that split second extra time to make that lovely topspin forehand lob.
$15 all.
It's clever. A very clever return of serve. Watch this, he takes the pace off the ball, so it's floating. Cash has to try and make something out of that volley. He can't punch it. And again, a sucker for the lob.
$30 all.
Well, the serve was meant to be
30-40.
sliced into the body, but it wasn't sliced enough and not deep enough either. McEnroe taking it at the very top of its bounce produces the first break point. Oh, yes. A truly brilliant piece of volleying here from Cash, who has a fierce return of serve. Good volley in the circumstances. And this one is particularly good because McEnroe really unleashed from short range a really rasping backhand. Oh, what a rally. Well, no wonder they're applauding this one loud and long. It was one of the finest
Advantage
grass court
Cash.
rallies you'll want to see. A beautiful volley from a wonderful return of serve. Guessing right there, or anticipating right, and McEnroe still getting to that wide forehand, just like the old days. But Cash secure as ever at the net. Oh yes, lovely touch.
Four games all, first set.
Well, this match really warming up now, and some glorious touches by two grass court experts. This volley might have been a winner against many players. McEnroe out wide, and the little stop volley there, drop volley. Not nearly as easy as it looked from ankle height. Perfectly judged. So 4 games all, no breaks. 1 break point there has been
Thank
only
you.
against
Quiet,
Cash. He
please.
saved that.
$15 left. 15 all.
Well, this is so good to see the way they are creating half openings for themselves by returning the serve with differing pace, sometimes blasting it, other times just taking the pace off the ball as Cash did then. Well, kicking himself because he thought that he'd served a fault and was waiting for the call, didn't really want to play it. Here it goes. It did look on the long side, didn't it? And he's looking at that line and allows the ball to pass.
All.
But I'm afraid that tends to happen when you're a bit short of match play. You create the chance with a beautifully played point and then really throw it all away with a mistimed reply like that. Admittedly, the kicking serve did bounce very high.
$40-30. Game, McEnroe. McEnroe leads 5-4, first set.
Well, if I had to judge them out of 10, and there were an awful lot of youngsters in the overnight queue that I saw as I went home last night, queuing for the 600 tickets on the centre court that are sold each day to those at the front of the queue. And I think I can hear some of them calling out now to their respective hero.
Love.
Good smashing demands good footwork and quick movement, getting under the falling ball, turning sideways, the leap, and then the throwing racket head. Answered this time by some magic from McEnroe's racket. This was a difficult first volley and it's much too high. McEnroe spots it early and in he comes for the kill.
First serve. $30-15.
Yeah, it's a bit too deep for him. I think he half thought that might have been going to be called a fault, but it was a very lovely serve.
30 all. Thirty, 40.
Well, this is what I mean about playing the big points rather nervously when you haven't been playing matches for a long time. That was a very tentative volley, not a difficult one by his normal high standards, and it's produced a set point. McEnroe is absolutely unable to believe it, is McEnroe.
Deuce.
A glare at Daniel Leconto in the chair, holding himself in check. He believed that the final volley of this extraordinary rally was out, but look at the way Cash is covering the court, covering the net here. Which way will he go? That way. Here is the winning volley, which McEnroe thought was out. So it's deuce.
Advantage Cash.
Well, he has an opponent worthy of him today, does McEnroe. And magnificently rising to the challenge.
Game Cash.
Well, the secret of being a great player
5
is to
games off, first set.
produce the magic when it matters, and certainly Cash has done that. The wrong-footing backhand volley there, causing McEnroe to slide over as he tries to check. But he was outmanoeuvred and doesn't know how that set point escaped him. It was one of the finest points I've seen this year at Wimbledon. Beautifully played.
Quiet, please.
And 5-all.
Fifteen love. Quiet, please. Flop. 40 love. Game, McEnroe. McEnroe leads 6 games to 5, first set.
And there it is, the score line, which all sorts of gear will be seen here. This year's Wimbledon. Very inventive, some of these T-shirts, aren't they? Cash 5-6.
$15 love. $30 love.
So they've each now served 2 aces and 1 double fault apiece.
$40 love. $40-15.
Five, 6, 40-15.
Game, cash. Six games all, first set, tiebreak.
So it will be a tie-break to decide this hotly disputed first set, and a set, I think, that might have a very definite effect on the outcome, influence on the outcome, because John McEnroe here at 33 won't particularly relish a long match. And I think if it were to go to 5, I would probably favour cash, though in 3 or 4, I think McEnroe would probably win.
$1-0, McEnroe.
Now time for steady nerves. Taking his time, which is a good sign.
First serve. 1-all. Two, one, cash.
Well, the first point is taken against the serve. Cash getting his feet very well prepared for that forehand return.
Three, two, cash.
Well, a long, hard stare at that part of the court where he felt the ball landed beyond the line, but no call. But he does have the break against the serve. He's 3-2 and only now has to hold his own service points to win the set.
Four, two, cash.
And this has been a marvellous tennis match already, and I'm sure plenty of good things still to come from two former champions. The only time that anyone can remember where two former champions, both unseeded, have played each other in the second round. Cash has the 1 point advantage. He's broken against the McEnroe serve. He's 4-2 in the tiebreak.
Five, two.
There's Martina Navratilova. Successful earlier today in her resume match, just taking a peep from the member stand. Well, Cash has done well because he was a set point down in the 10th game on his own serve, 30-40 then, but has come back.
Five, three, cash.
McEnroe furious with himself that he didn't kill the ball when the chance was there. But what beautiful reflexes from Cash, deciding before the smash had been hit where it was likely to go, reacting well and totally catching John McEnroe by surprise. And that piece of inspiration has given Cash, now on serve, 3 set points. Yes, it's
Game
long.
in first set, cash.
So in just under 58 minutes, the first set
7 games to 6.
to cash, 7-6 on the tiebreak. So this might be his last occasion here. And if so, he'd dearly like to go out on a high note, but he's going to have a lot of
Quiet,
work
please.
to do here
Second
today
set, cash to serve.
against a man who is 6
Quiet,
years
please.
younger at 27. McEnroe at 33, just a tiny bit slower than in his glory days of the mid-80s or early 80s. Second set.
Fifteen love. Love.
So just 1 hour they've been in play. It's the frustration within McEnroe that is causing these little demonstrations.
Game cash. First game, second set. Cash leads 1 set to love.
Small studio at his home, he was telling me, just to do a little recording. So he has other interests now. He has a young family, and he doesn't want to devote his whole life anymore to the hard grind of the tennis court, but he does keep himself fit, and that's why he's able still to compete at this level. McEnroe, love 1.
First serve. Love 15. First serve.
Oh, I think that was in. Yes, it was. What touch.
Love 30.
Superb touch here from Cash. Just flicking that topspin backhand and catching McEnroe flat-footed. Love 30.
(15-30).
This is only their fourth meeting. The last time they met was at Wembley indoors in 1986. Cash the winner then in 3 sets, best of 3. McEnroe the winner previously here in the semi-final of Wimbledon 84 in straight sets, and won also a Davis Cup tie in straight sets.
But
the two 1984 victories coincided with McEnroe's peak as a performer.
(40-30). Game McEnroe. One game off, second set.
Well, Cash probably thinking at love 30 that he might have a chance against the McEnroe serve, but the American put in some lovely serves to finish it off. 1-all. Well, perhaps it's just not going to be his day.
Love. Love.
Somebody up there must be smiling on Cash today.
Game Cash. Ball change. Cash leads 2-1. Second set, 1 set to love.
So a very satisfactory start for the Australian fortunes since the beginning, and we've seen so much of him over the years. He used to wear rather a smart cap.
Thank you. Quiet, please. 15 love.
Well, he's certainly moving very fast now, is Cash.
15 all.
He looked a little bit inhibited when this match began, but he's certainly now thoroughly relaxed and should be very confident.
Thirty, 15. Forty, 15.
Oh, yes.
McEnroe.
So McEnroe holding on here and hoping for better things.
2 games all, second set.
And I've just been joined in the commentary box by John Alexander, hot foot from court 13, where he saw Jaka Plasek safely through.
Well, it was a long way from safe. It was an extraordinary match, down 2 sets to love. 1-16-14 in the 5th.
So it's 2-all here in the second set. Cash serving.
What a beautiful
Block of
combination
2.
of shot here. The low dipping return, Cash controlling the volley beautifully, but there McEnroe exploiting the extremity, low and then high and deep.
Love 30.
Doing well to control his emotions here, McEnroe. He's got to point everything towards getting the break of serve that he so nearly achieved twice in that opening set.
$15-30.
Yes, it's one of those frustrating days. Just didn't get low enough. Ball didn't bounce up high, so you have to bend your knees.
And again, it's a combination of shots that wins the point for John McEnroe. The low dipping return, then setting up and making a choice. This time the backhand straight down the line to achieve 2 break points. 15-40.
McEnroe leads 3 games to 2. Second set, Cash leads 1 set to love.
Okay.
Been a little bit edgy because I think he's surprised at how well Pat is playing, and he was expecting, you know, pretty much that he's always been a better player than Pat. Playing a lot here, he's been training hard, and here's this guy comes up and plays 1 or 2 tournaments and is playing so well and looking like beating him. You can sympathise with John.
$15 love. $30 love.
So a change has come over this match suddenly. McEnroe at last achieving a break of serve after twice failing on break points, one of them a set point in the first set.
$30-15. Second serve. $40-15. Second serve. Game McEnroe. McEnroe leads 4 games to 2. Second set.
And just looking at the volleying statistics, got to read into them a little bit. 16 for Cash, only 4 for McEnroe. McEnroe, the king of position. Not always volleying for the winner, but more to just outmaneuver his opponent.
just out.
And what a barrage of shots from John McEnroe. The
Love
serve
15.
came up, he hit it down with great force. He moved in and across to take advantage of that volley and then kept swinging. And look at the reflexes of Cash, that ball missing by the narrowest of margin.
First serve. all.
And there's the court movement of Cash. Again, McEnroe using a combination of low return and then going for the lob.
(30-15). (40-15).
Yes, better depth on that serve. Goodness me, that could have been nasty. I think he's all right, thank goodness.
McEnroe leads 4 games to 3.
Really
Second set.
indicates
Cash
how
leads, 1
keen
set to love.
John McEnroe is. He's throwing himself at everything.
So there it is, and it's game to Cash, but 4-3 to McEnroe. So McEnroe, with this one service break advantage, is leading 4-3 and looking so keen.
Thank you.
And I think perhaps the inhibitions which he showed when having failed twice to break the Cash serve in the first set, I think they're behind him now.
First serve. (15 love).
Oh, it's on the line.
(15 all).
And a beautiful combination of shot from Cash, the dipping backhand This topspin forehand lob going across the diagonal and raising the chalk on the sideline. Best place to lob across court. Court's longer on the diagonal.
Goodness me. No wonder he looks exasperated.
30-15.
And McEnroe showing absolute determination just to pick this first one up. And again, Cash missing the rather easy shot and just a little lack of match play, match toughness.
Out. 40-15.
There's the mark. Well, there may be a mark, but nobody's going to be swayed by it, I'm afraid. Daniel Leconto there. Certainly not going to overrule. So it's going to be 40-15.
Well, that's twice this game. This strategy has worked for Cash. The dipping topspin return followed by the topspin lob. One off the forehand, this time off the backhand, leaving McEnroe stranded in the middle of the court.
Deuce.
Well, he's having a lot to put up with in this game, is McEnroe. The service return here is just blocked back. He thinks it's going to be out and leaves it. He could easily have tried a shot at it. Yes, I think the glare tells all. So instead of a simple 5-3 lead, deuce.
Advantage McEnroe. Game McEnroe. McEnroe leads 5-3, second set.
Well, this has now become a really glorious tennis match, full of good things. A sort of grass players, court exponents.
Quiet, please.
Feast.
Quiet, please. $15. $30. $40.
Don't think he's hurt. and the strapping on the knee is more precautionary than anything else. He had the same bandage on his knee in Australia, where he played gloriously at the beginning of the year to beat Becker.
Game cash.
Goodness me. And the look of surprise on McEnroe's
5
face.
games to 4. Second set, cash leads. 1 set to love.
Absolutely. Now a chance to serve for the set. There's someone who hopes he's going to hold serve here. Tatum O'Neill, McEnroe in the rather nifty hat.
Quiet, please. $15 left. $30 love. $40 love.
Perfect length serve there, by surprise to the forehand, and it's brought to 3 set points.
Thank you. Game in second set, McEnroe. Six games to 4. Please be seated for one more game. Not a changeover.
So 1 set all, hour and 36 minutes.
1 set all.
And both men now,
Quiet,
I think,
please.
quite at home in the conditions. Timing the ball well.
$15 love. $30 love. $40 love. $40-15.
Just a change of racket. Broken string.
Game cash. First game, third set. 1 set all.
So Cash taking the lead with his third ace of the match. Daniel LeConte is a musician. He's a composer, and a good one. So a musical theme running through today's match.
Thank you.
They're
Quiet,
great
please.
pals, these two. Respect one another.
Quiet, please. Players are ready.
But of course, no quarter given in a match like this. Third set, 1 set all. Love one.
Love 15.
And is this what happens when you're 33 and you really struggle to get to the overheads and then have to force yourself wide, but just not quite quick enough?
Love 30. $15, 30.
So I'd love 30 down. McEnroe tightens the hatch, and nice forehand volley, wrong footing Cash.
$15-40.
Well, he was waiting for the call of fault again. This happened in the first set. Yes, that far out, he thought. No, I don't think there's going to be any reaction from Daniel LeConte. Of course, the answer is you simply have to play until the call is made. You assume that the ball is in if you don't hear the call. So as a result of that missed half volley, 2 break points.
Game cash. Cash leads 2 games to love. Third set.
Yes, what a
Ball
pity.
change.
What a pity that doubt in McEnroe's mind caused him just momentarily to lose his temper and throw the racket at the net, something we've seen from him in the past. But he's on a very tight rein today, and actually so keen to win this match. And playing really very well. Let's have another look at that point for a minute. Beautiful, slow bounding serve, really rather too high. Didn't do anything with that serve, and it made it rather easy for Cash to make his winner. So 2-love Cash, third set.
Love 15.
So maybe both players taking a little bit of steam off their second serves and giving the receiver a greater chance to hit winners. Cash, like McEnroe, throwing himself at everything.
But that's the lovely thing about grass courts, as Becker showed us back in 1985 when he was diving all over the place.
Fifteen all.
And more beautiful tennis from John McEnroe again. The low dipping return, setting up his play. He moves in and pushes the ball with micrometer accuracy right on the line.
Fifteen, 40.
Well, he's tightening up at the wrong moment here. A second double fault to give McEnroe a chance to atone for the loss of his serve just now.
Game McEnroe. Cash leads 2-1. Third set, 1 set all.
Break points, and Cash even serving a double fault to go down 15-40.
Thank you.
Match evening out.
Whitewards. First set. Fifteen love.
Always a feature of the Pat Cash
15
game.
all.
Extraordinary court movement, getting up to this ball easily. Not really making the best choice, possibly, but then the reflexes there to bunt the ball into the open court. All McEnroe could do was watch it.
30-15. (40-15). Game McEnroe. Two games all. Third set.
Well, I don't know whether that was just an itch beneath the knee bandage there, or whether it is the muscle he was rubbing because of a little bit of a problem. But he certainly had that knee protected in this way when he played in Australia at the start of the year, as a precaution, he told us. 2-all.
And it'll be interesting to see where this last ball lands. You've got two players with excellent eyesight, and both disagreed on where this ball landed. McEnroe clinched his fist in victory, and Cash stood there claiming the ball was out. What a magnificent point. Cash, love 15.
All. (30-15). (40-15).
Yes, it's good.
And this
40-30.
backhand passing shot coming from beyond the baseline. Excellent low volley for Cash from a very difficult position. Put the ball deep. That's all that he could have expected. And look at the accuracy of McEnroe just on the inside edge of the line that time, just for a margin of safety. And again, as the first serves miss more regularly, it gives greater opportunity to the receiver. And look at McEnroe take advantage of that one when it bounced up high.
Advantage, Cash.
Just 4 aces today. Cash. McEnroe served 2. Not big servers, these men, not like the Ivaniseviches and the Rosses and the Sticks of this world.
Game, Cash. Cash leads 3 games to 2, third set. 1 set all.
So, well now,
Thank you.
can
Quiet,
Cash
please.
make an impression against the McEnroe serve?
Out. 15 love.
Out.
30 love.
Yes, that's the standard left-hander serve, the heavy slice wide to the backhand in the second court. But he's been using variety so well today. That's what's been really the problem for Cash, who could take only 5 points against the McEnroe serve in the opening set. He's had 2
40 love.
rather important let chords against him in the closing stages of the first set. So it was his turn.
Game, McEnroe. Three games all, third set.
Well, in the workplace, a tidy desk indicates that no work is being done. But Pat has somebody in once a week. He might be considering having that girl come twice. Match just half over.
15 love.
Well, he's bouncing his racket rather more frequently than is good for him. I mean, he's hurled the racket once into the net and was a bit lucky, I felt, not to have had a warning from Daniel Leconto.
First serve. First serve.
Just stretching there, that's a good idea. The older you get, the more you need to stretch. One of those incredible early ball returns taken moving forward on the rise. Larry Stefanki here, his coach, is the man who's encouraged him to return to that sort of magical form which brought him those titles in the early 1980s.
On. 40-30.
Well, I can't think of many players who would have reached the wide forehand and hoisted the lob. And furious with himself that having achieved so much, he then missed a relatively easy shot. At least easy enough to make his opponent play it again, but he was more ambitious.
Again, Cash. Cash leads 4-3, third set, 1 set all.
He would rather give those away at the end of the day than pick them all up.
Thank you. Quiet, please.
Well, I think we're going to have a grand climax to this third set. It's 3-4.
Block 15.
Well, look at this. Fantastic pickup of the half volley, but Cash has moved well inside the baseline, anticipating the weak return. McEnroe quick to duck his head. Would have made a good fighter, but not quick enough to get his racket on the ball. From close quarters, only a fraction of a second to react.
Love 30.
Well, are these cracks beginning to appear in McEnroe's game?
Fifteen, 30.
The lob's been a very important shot today and well used by both of them. Well, he rather telegraphed that drop volley, and Cash quick enough to pick it up.
40.
Look at this one. He signals that he's going to do it, so Cash is off the mark very quickly and produces exactly the right shot, which I think McEnroe of vintage 84 would probably have reached and killed. But here is the lovely pickup from one of the fastest movers about a tennis court, particularly moving forward, which is what many people are not so good at. They'll cover the baseline well, but they won't get up for the short ones. So a couple of break points.
$30-40.
So the most crucial moment of the match here. One set all, remember. It's a point that would give Cash the chance to serve for this set.
What? Again, Cash. Cash leads 5-3, third set.
Well, full marks to Cash. He made sure of the return and really blasted his pass.
Yes, you could see this coming. McEnroe is becoming more and more tense, and the Cash so confident after the return, moving well inside the baseline, anticipating the short volley and being right on top of it. Cash now serving for a 2-1 lead.
$15 left. 15 all.
It's a tense moment. Again, it's the low return, forcing the negative half volley, and McEnroe going for power, and the gods smiling on him.
Well, here is a man who has always been able to produce magic at the right moment. The sheer audacity of that was quite bewildering. Bewildering.
Great champion in full flight, and at his best when he's in a fight.
Well, this is wonderful stuff. Champagne tennis from McEnroe, who's been forced to do it by the quality of Cash's play. 2 chances then for him to get back.
McEnroe. Cash leads 5 games to 4, third set, 1 set all.
Well, John Alexander, in his great days, McEnroe used to find those magical sort of early ball returns. What a wonderful thing it is that Larry Stefanki here, who encouraged John McEnroe to become aggressive again. Instead of he'd become a slightly defensive player in middle age.
Yes, he'd become a little bit reactive rather than the active participant, rather than seeking to dominate points and dominate opponents. He was looking to chase balls down, and that was not his style.
Quiet, please.
Now,
Quiet, please.
serving to try to make it 5 all.
Ready for play. Quiet, please.
Yes, somebody just in the crowd there behind the server's arm. Cash waiting for them to settle. But it was that sort of champagne tennis that he produced in Australia to beat Boris Becker in a night match that was absolutely astounding in its quality of early ball returns.
Love 15.
Well, the lesson is clear. First serve in.
And nobody volleys better than John McEnroe. Look at this, pushing it deep, just inches inside the baseline, then exploiting the touch, the extremity with the touch volley.
(30-15). 30 all.
Just that half yard slower than in his prime, reaching for that volley instead of playing it comfortably and therefore making the error.
First serve. Out. 40-30. Deuce.
And John McEnroe missing his first serve on the vital point, paying the price, wrong-footed, not being able to change direction quickly enough. Fine control from Pat, with the ball coming up towards his chest. Deuce.
Advantage, McEnroe. Game, McEnroe. Five games all, third set.
Well, a superb last point there for McEnroe, throwing in the deep, deep serve that got the high reply. Coming back then from 3-5 down in this set to 5 all. First one in the match. Just asking the line judge there what for. He will have told him front foot or back foot. So the first foot fault, there it is. First foot fault of the match from either of them. And there it is. It looked like the right foot coming through, the back foot just coming past the stationary foot to touch the line.
Right. 30-15.
Wonderful to see the intensity of the competitor in McEnroe, which has made him the great player that he used to be and at times still is.
Game cash. Ball change. Cash leads 6-5. Third set. 1 set all.
Well, I had a feeling that this set would hot up as it has done. I mean, we have...
Thank you. Quiet, please. Quiet, please.
Just putting a little bit of the divot back. A little bit of repair work. So all set. Well, the McEnroe serve at 5-6.
Love 15.
And what a great return from Cash. The ball swinging straight into his body. He managed to move sideways and still control that return straight down the line. Key point at this stage of the match.
$15 all.
Oh, it's in! Would you believe it? That was miraculous. Miraculous reflexes.
And Cash not really recognised for having great touch. This backhand down across court. McEnroe picking up. But look at the touch. That ball almost on the ground. Dropped right in the corner. Unplayable for McEnroe. 15-30.
$30 all.
And a real tight point. Nursed that close to the baseline. This is where he's lost a little physical strength, although he put this away, not with the same force of several years ago. 5-6, 30 all.
dear. Well, he's been under the severest stress in this particular game, thanks to the magic from the racket of Cash. It's his third double fault. That serve only delivered, John Alexander tells me, at 72 miles an hour.
And the first serve only at 98, possibly his slowest first and slowest second serve of the match.
So it's a set point to Cash.
Deuce.
Time for Cash to regroup mentally, steady himself down. He's had the one chance. It really was a chance.
First serve.
Come on, the ball's a foot over the net.
Quiet, please. Advantage, Cash.
Well, very smart of Cash to use the lob continually at these significant moments in the match, because I have a feeling that the third set today is going to be,
Thank you.
if not decisive,
Quiet, please.
a very, very important part of the final result. They've been playing for 2 hours and 35 minutes, and it's another set point. Well.
Deuce.
Nothing you can do about luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Quiet, please. Advantage, McEnroe. Deuce.
Well, it happens, doesn't it? Even from the great champions.
Quiet, please. Advantage, McEnroe. Quiet, please. game, McEnroe.
Well, surviving very dangerously to the delight of many of the spectators here. They came to see a match, and my goodness, they've certainly got one now. It'll be
6 games all, third set, tie break.
be a tie break then to decide the fate of this third set, which has contained so much drama. Remember, at
Thank you.
5-3, it looked all over a cash 2-1 lead. And he's had 2 set points just now, but he still has it to do.
Zero cash.
The wonderful thing about this match is it's being played with a great intensity by both men who are determined to win, and yet in great spirit too. They're very chivalrous, they're great pals. In fact, fellow musicians.
One all. Two, one, cash.
Well, the first really careless shot, apart from the double fault. And I wonder if he's going to get a warning for the racket being thrown. It really wasn't a temper tantrum, that. It was just exasperation.
What?
But it's given Cash, that missed volley, rather an opportunity here.
Three, one, cash.
So far, this following exactly the pattern of the first set tiebreak. It was 3-1 to Cash then, with one service break point in hand.
Four, one, cash.
Beaten by the depth of that Cash volley. It was a wonderfully controlled shot.
And interestingly, after Pat hit it very close to the baseline, he hesitated, questioning whether it was actually going in or not.
So McEnroe is going to change a racket, is he? Just worried about the tension. I don't think I noticed a broken string. So the selection made.
Cash.
Well, certainly the second serve in the last part of this set has lost a lot of its punch. And Cash, to his credit, has taken advantage of it.
Yes, he certainly has. It's been John McEnroe who has been fraying both mentally and physically, and Cash has been absolutely rock solid and there to take advantage of any opening at all.
One five.
And this is the position that McEnroe has earned so many points against Pat Cash. The slider into the forehand, cramping his body. Cash has made a lot of errors. But in this most crucial situation, he finds the winner. 6 points to 1.
There's his
Gentlemen,
long.
third set, Cash. Seven games to 6. Cash leads 2 sets to 1. Quiet, please. Fourth set, McEnroe to serve. Quiet, please. Ready for play. Quiet.
Ready to play at the start of this fourth set.
Thank you.
Cash leading 2 sets to 1 after 2 3/4 hours.
Fifteen love.
Pat Cash has really discovered a weakness in John McEnroe. He does not cover the lobs as he used to, and even when he does get to them, doesn't have the same power and precision. Happened to Laver during the latter part of his career.
Oh, that's opportunism again.
And that's the serve that Cash has had trouble with, but he's picking up and now ripping that backhand back across court and wrong footing McEnroe. All McEnroe could do was watch and look at this court movement, hitting and recovering. It's the secret to get into the ball quickly.
What a chance here then. The McEnroe serve certainly has lost its fire, lost its punch.
Deuce.
Well, that didn't miss by more than a whisker. Good heavens. That was nearly the break he was looking for.
Advantage, McEnroe. Game, McEnroe. First game, fourth set. Cash leads 2 sets to 1.
Well, I think if McEnroe is going to turn
At the moment, because he's playing very, very little. Only really 4 tournaments, I think, this year coming into this event. But he has found form at the right time.
$15 love. $15 all. $30-15. $40-15.
Cash comfortable on serve. 40-15.
Game cash. One game up. Fourth set.
So leveling the fourth set quite comfortably on serve, and as has been the trend since really the end of the second set, John McEnroe struggling more often than not to win his own serve. Court not giving the server a great deal yet, still just a little on the heavy side.
$15 love.
But only a fool would write this man off. One of the great fighters of the game, picking up that half volley and adding a little interest to it.
$15 all.
And that's something I've never seen John McEnroe do before. Twice he's missed wildly with the second serve. Possibly it's an attempt to make up for what he's not getting from the court. That last serve travelled at 93 miles an hour. The average of his second serves is 88.
30-15. Forty, 15.
Surprised by the sharpness of that return.
Deuce.
Fine first serve, but Cash playing the ball for what it's worth and just being satisfied with getting it back low. McEnroe trying for an aggressive volley across the court, just catching the top of the net. A bit more difficult for the 33-year-old to bend after 2 hours and 58 minutes on court.
Advantage, Cash.
And again, Pat Cash getting away with this little lob down the line over the backhand side of John McEnroe. Well positioned at the net and very strong overhead on the backhand volley himself. McEnroe got there, but without the strength to generate enough pace to clear the net. Break point for Cash.
My goodness me. Well, we're right on that line, and it was so very close, that lob. A winner, of course, had it been in. Beautiful, beautiful use of the lob today.
Advantage, McEnroe.
So exactly 3 hours they've been battling away. And one feels that the longer it goes on, the greater the advantage to Cash, the younger man.
Game, McEnroe. McEnroe leads 2-1. Fourth set. Cash leads 2-1.
The time limit on the change of ends. And that's the first sign of a little niggle between the two players. Quite subtle, but definitely there.
Quiet, please. 15 love. Love. Love.
And I don't know whether this lob really beat Cash, or did Pat believe the ball was going to go long. Didn't seem that he had covered too close to the net, and I think he believed the ball was simply going to go long. It's misjudgment. 40-15.
Game Cash. Two games all. Fourth set.
So Cash maintaining the power on his serve, the power which McEnroe seems to have lost on his. And one feels now that there's always a danger of McEnroe losing his serve every time he comes up, whereas in the first set he only lost 5 points on it in 6 service games.
Love. All.
Oh, just not quite making the service line, and the McEnroe in his prime was maybe 2 yards inside the service line for most first volleys. So it's almost measurable how much he has lost.
$30-15. 40-15.
But it's a very good ploy, this keeping on with the tactic of lobbing, because it puts that doubt in McEnroe's mind, and there's a sort of slight hesitation, slight tendency to hang back coming into the net.
Game McEnroe. McEnroe leads 3-2, fourth set. Cash leads 2-1.
A more comfortable game on serve for John.
Each year, and we'll see how the umpire reacts to this slight pressure that McEnroe is trying to put on him.
Quiet, please.
So there have been no breaks of serve in this fourth set, and it's 2-3.
Love 15.
And this is talent, just dropping this ball with touch deftly over the net. Cash forced to half volley up. McEnroe moves the moment he'd hit that little soft touch backhand, moved in to take advantage of the half volley. Love 15.
Love
This has
30.
been a dangerous serve for Pat Cash. Not enough direction, not enough depth to the McEnroe forehand on the second court. Several times John has been able to ram that one straight down the line. So it's John McEnroe looking dangerous. 2-3 and love 30.
Fifteen 30. Fifteen 40.
Well, that was just the pressure of the situation. Serving at 15-30 and having to play a volley quicker than he'd expected by the blocked return taken on the rise.
Thirty 40. Game, McEnroe.
Well, the signs were there, weren't they? The rather anxious volley just now. Double fault
McEnroe
number 3.
leads 4-2, fourth set.
And Cash wavering, largely because he's short of international match play.
Thank you. Quiet, please.
Well, now the set absolutely wide open. McEnroe with a break in hand, though he has twice in this set been break point down on his serve. Well, now this is the first time that John McEnroe has had a real dispute, but perfectly good-natured. Have a look at this at home now. Well, I think I saw a puff of chalk through the net even. So perhaps it was a little unlucky, who knows?
Love 15.
It's difficult to see the ball on the line. Obviously it is. Even you can see that.
Quiet, please. Fifteen off.
Beautiful touch of a rather difficult low backhand volley.
30-15.
Cash a little slow to get out of the blocks, and McEnroe delicately down the line. Look at that touch, just dropping the head of the racket back and under the ball. An economy of movement on the forehand.
$40-15. Game, McEnroe. Ball change. McEnroe leads 5-2, fourth set. Cash leads 2-1.
Bit of niggle about the time being taken at these changes of ends.
And also referring to
Thank you. Quiet, please.
John McEnroe, his opponent, saying you've got a problem if you start believing him. So interesting confrontation developing.
$15
Such an advantage if he could break here for the set and then start the final set on his own delivery.
$30.
You know, at this stage of his career, I'm not sure whether he wouldn't rather serve second in the final set and have the rest before his service game.
That's an interesting point.
Just wondering whether the court's not picking up a bit of moisture. Look at Cash sliding to this one, and again sliding, which would indicate the court might just be getting a little bit of moisture on it this time of the evening. 6:49.
Game, Cash.
Well, he did the job.
McEnroe leads 5-3, fourth set.
It had to be done, that, putting the pressure back on McEnroe now with a convincing service game, and it was very convincing, beautifully played, impeccable grass court tennis. And we'll find out what McEnroe's made of now as he serves to try to level the match. 5-3.
Love.
So another devastating lob on the volley that time too. It's been such an important shot during the course of this long match.
And McEnroe not making the service line for the first half volley. Well positioned at the net, but struggling. Not a very deep lob and not putting it away with a lot of authority, but good placement. 30-15.
Taking advantage again of the slackening pace on the McEnroe delivery.
First serve.
Well, it was a very good deep second serve and a respectable first volley, but you have to hand that one to Cash. Risking all on almost a half volley pass. That is what generated the pace that beat McEnroe.
A lot of courage kicking the ball into the Cash forehand, which has been a dangerous proposition recently, and beautiful coverage at the net. Perfect net position, close and cutting off the angle.
Advantage McEnroe.
Well, what a mighty struggle it's been, this game. Set point for McEnroe.
Thank you. Quiet, please.
Oh, he's done it with an ace.
McEnroe.
And a standing ovation for John McEnroe,
6 games to 3. 2 sets all.
who's levelled this match now. He treated to a battle royal with all the skills of yesteryear.
Quiet, please. Final set. Cash to serve. Quiet, please.
So the final set.
$15
Well, I thought about an hour ago that the longer it went on, the more it would favour Cash, but so intense is McEnroe's effort now, fired up with the emotional, nervous energy. I could be quite wrong.
$30.
9 aces for Cash, only 3 for McEnroe.
Quiet, please. Quiet, please. $40. Game Cash. First game, final set.
Well, that was a commendable.
Practiced seriously, practiced hard, and it paid immediate
Please,
dividends.
no flash photography during play. Thank you.
So obviously here, a very serious mission. And he does get the rest. Virtue of serving second before each service game. Well, great speed here from Pat Cash, but McEnroe had the entire court open. He'd anticipated Cash's shot and just a little careless. Look at the speed of Pat Cash. Very much like the ace he served to win the fourth set.
And yet again, this oh so important shot, so often neglected by players, the lob, does the damage. No luck here for John McEnroe. Well positioned at the net, and this blasting passing shot just catching the top of the net. Impossible to reflex. McEnroe now finds himself down 15-40. Love one, final set. Eight years ago on this court, McEnroe beat Cash in the semi-final in straight sets. Their second meeting that year. McEnroe had won the other one, but then lost to him 2 years later. And there are only 3 meetings.
Deuce.
That's the first real sign of disgust that Pat Cash has shown. The ball rose very sharply on a vital point.
Advantage, Cash. First serve.
I think Pat Cash was just disheartened at the fact that McEnroe played such a great volley off his best return.
First serve. Advantage, Cash.
And Cash again with break point. Slipping as he moved there. A little bit of moisture on the court. McEnroe right on top of the volley, but just pushing it into the top of the net.
So a fourth chance in this game for the break.
Deuce.
I must say the quality of play from both of them quite staggering. Everything happening at breakneck pace, everyone having to react instinctively, and they're producing the most glorious tennis for us.
Advantage, McEnroe.
Can't believe it, the chances he's had in this game, and the shot that's been so good to him all afternoon, at the critical moment just fails him. But it was exactly the right choice of shot.
Game, McEnroe. One game all, final set.
And this now turning into one of those great Wimbledon occasions where the setting and the meaning for both of these men, who are both towards the end of their careers, wanting just one more great win and a great chance to progress further.
Oh. 15-11. Love. Quiet, please. Thank you. 30-15. All.
And McEnroe getting over this backhand, driving it down towards the feet of Cash. I think this ball actually came in because it wasn't off the center of the racket of McEnroe's, and it just dropped in because it didn't have its usual pace. 30 all.
Oh. 40-30. Again, Cash. Cash leads 2-1, final set.
One thing for sure, having come this far, whoever loses this match is going to find it very, very difficult to accept.
Thank you. Ready for play. Quiet, please. Thank you. $15 love. $30 love. $30-15.
May have looked easy. Nothing's easy at 1-2 in the fifth set when you've been on court for nearly 3 hours and 50 minutes.
$40-15.
Oh, he thought it was a race. Well, I wonder how McEnroe is going to react to this. He's looking for the overall, but it has to come immediately. No way I can overrule. You just have to accept it.
Quiet, please. Quiet, please.
And frankly, McEnroe's control of himself in this match has been absolutely impeccable. Even the little discussions we've had have been very low key.
(40-30).
Both serves on the line out. Oh, really? What about that point right there? He said 2 winners on both times.
The same man, claims McEnroe, has called 2 winners a fault.
Quiet.
There's 2 now. Tell your friend, you understand?
Quiet, please. Quiet, please. Game, McEnroe.
So a nice symmetrical
2 games
scoreboard
all,
for
final
you.
set.
2 sets all, 2 games all. In the 5th set, 3 hours 52 minutes. And I think Pat Cash getting a little bit ratty about the time that
Thank you.
McEnroe took during
Ladies
that
and
delay.
gentlemen, quiet, please. Thank
And
you.
he was right. It was an inordinate time.
Love 15. Love 30. Quiet, please. (15-30).
Persisting with this very early ball return, which is very embarrassing when it goes over. I mean, so often this afternoon that has stretched Cash beyond the limit.
And Cash has been stung several times serving the kick
15,
ball to
40.
the McEnroe forehand. Several times McEnroe has gone down the line, but he's just saved up the easier cross-court one for
Quiet,
such an
please.
occasion.
Quiet, please.
A great match player.
First serve. Quiet, please. Again, McEnroe. McEnroe leads 3-2, final set.
McEnroe, having timed his effort to perfection thus far, has the match in his grasp if he can just hold his serve. 3-2.
Love.
About 4 times now Cash has lost his foothold. Here he goes again. Look, just the left foot that time. And trying a despairing flick at the ball.
And the first real signs of losing control for Pat Cash.
So 6th double fault, but probably because he's trying to put just that little bit of extra pace on the ball. It certainly fell away markedly in the 4th set. McEnroe's pace of serve, and Larry Stefanki there on the left, who's really the man he should thank for getting him to change his outlook and become his old self again.
15-30.
So 4 hours now.
What?
Master tennis player playing
30
for
all.
position when the point was finally made, not going for a rash winner, just moving Cash out of court and leaving himself with the simplest of volleys.
Well, I wonder if he'll escape from jail. Love 30 it was, remember, or rather 15-30. It's a dangerous place to be with these fellas hitting it like this.
What? First serve.
goodness. That's what they came to see. A really tense finish.
Again, McEnroe. McEnroe leads 4-2, final set.
Well, I think John McEnroe realizes that he could very easily still be broken, and I think he will try to put the pressure on again and gain one more break.
Thank you. Quiet, please. $15 left. $15.
Well, having a look at this one again, he's trying to readjust to a ball being driven straight at him. Often a good place to hit the ball if it's fast enough.
Again, McEnroe just playing for position, moving cash wide with the first one, still not going for the winner, but being at the net to take care of the easy pickings. 15-30.
$15-40.
Well, again, it may have looked easy, but in the context of this situation, really, a lot of pressure on a man who is admittedly short of match play.
Thank you.
And the miracle is really that he sustained the effort as long as he has.
Game, McEnroe. Ball change.
Touch of genius from McEnroe.
McEnroe leads 5-2,
At
final
the critical
set. New
moment,
balls.
finding the return of serve, taking it so early, just directing with a little bit of topspin to that acute angle, just how he used to play in 1984 when he was at his absolute peak, and to my mind played the best tennis I've ever seen man play on this very court when he beat Jim. Well, she's been jumping up and down with excitement throughout this match. There's Tatum.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
with
Quiet,
two
please.
breaks of serve,
Quiet, please.
John McEnroe serving now for the match.
$15 left. 30 love. Quiet, please.
He simply will not be denied today.
40 love.
The intensity of this competitive effort has been quite marvellous to behold. Totally in command with 3
Quiet,
match
please.
points.
Quiet, please. Thank you. Thank you. Game,
That's
set,
it.
match, McEnroe. 6-7, 6-4, 6-7, 6-3, 6-2.
And what a marvellous occasion this has been. The return of John McEnroe, playing at times as well as he ever played. A little slower now, a little older, and a little wiser. Here's the man he can thank, Larry Stefanki, his coach, who encouraged him to let his genius have full reign. And I think in the circumstances, just his 4th tournament of the year, a quite remarkable performance from Pat Cash, who was much fitter than we thought he'd be and kept his nerve until the very end, but in the end was simply outplayed. Friends in music, friends off the court, and respecting each other's tennis today in a glorious Wimbledon occasion. So McEnroe is through 6-7, 6-4, 6-7, 6-3, 6-2, 4 hours and 9 minutes of glorious tennis.
Well, the statistics would never tell the story of this match, not statistics alone. But there they are, the cold, hard facts that achieved the result. 9 aces for Cash, only 4 for McEnroe. First percentage points won when the first serve went in. 79% for McEnroe, and maybe that's the most telling statistic. A fabulous match.